everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you're fine. So, in today's video, I will tell you something you can do so that God will reveal all your enemies to you. All those plotting evil against you, God will reveal them to you. You just need only three items to start manifesting this. You just need three items to do this exercise, and God will show you who your enemies are. But before then, my name is Cyril. In case you're new here, you're welcome. In this channel, I share spiritual exercise, spiritual tips that will help our spiritual lives, that will help us to solve our spiritual problems in one way or the other. I've shared a lot of spiritual videos. You can just go through my channel, go through my videos, and you will see a lot of spiritual tips that I've shared that is going to help you in one way or the other. So if you like spiritual things a lot, using natural things, we don't do anything evil in this channel. So if you like that, do consider subscribing. Turn on your notification when you do subscribe so that you'll be notified each time I upload videos. Like my videos, share them so that others will also benefit from it. And comment. And to do that, may God bless you. So you're revealing your enemies, knowing who your enemies are is very important so that you will know who to believe, who to trust in, and who to associate with. And enemies does not really mean the evil ones. Enemies does not really mean the devil. Your enemy could be your friend. It could be a friend. It could be a relative. It could be a family member. It could be your neighbor. An enemy can be anyone. Someone who doesn't want your progress is your enemy. Someone who doesn't want you to excel is your enemy. Someone who doesn't want you to be rich is your enemy. Someone who doesn't want you to be wealthy is your enemy. Someone who doesn't want you to be happy is your enemy. And there are a lot of friends, there are a lot of neighbors that don't want you to be above them. There are a lot of friends, a lot of neighbors, and even your family members, your sisters, your brothers. Some of them don't even want you to be richer than they are. Some of them just want you to be under them to beg them to survive. Some of them just want you to depend on them to survive. There are lots of people like that. They don't just want you to be above them. And they will do anything in their power to make sure they keep you down there, to make sure they keep you miserable, to make sure you depend on them to survive. So those kind of people, you have to identify them and then put a stop to whatever it is they have done. You just have to do this exercise to know who your enemies are and also to stop whatever it is they have done against you, against your finances, against your life. So you just need three items, just like I said. You need a black candle, a white candle, and a bowl of water. A black candle, a white candle, and a bowl of water. So when you get these three items, and you're going to be doing this midnight. So you have to set your alarm and wake up midnight to do this exercise, to do this spiritual exercise. Midnight is when the enemy operates. It's when the devil operates. It's when the evil ones operate. It's midnight that everything they're going to is mid. They usually operate midnight. So it is that same midnight that you should stand up and fight against them. It is that same midnight you should stand up and cancel whatever it is they have done against you. It is that same midnight that you should stand up and also fight them. So this is supposed to be done by 1 a.m. or even if it's a minute after 1 or 1:30, as long as it's still within that range, you can still do this exercise. But if you wake up by 2 or 3, you just have to wait till the next day to do this. So it has to be within that 1. Even if some minutes after 1, some 30 minutes, 1:30 or whatever, just as long as it's within that 1, you can still do this. So once you wake up by 1 a.m., you have your candle, your black candle, your white candle, and your bowl of water beside you. Then you can do this exercise. So all you do is to light the black candle first. Light the black candle first. So you have to get a candle stand to light the black candle, and then your bowl of water beside you. Then you pray. You tell God to reveal who your enemies are. Reveal your enemies, that you want to know if whatever the situation you find yourself, if it's natural or man-made, that you want to know. And God should tell you, reveal them, reveal who did it, and also put a stop to whatever it is they have done. So you just have to pray. If you're a Christian, you can get your Bible and read Psalm 35. Is a battle verse. Psalm 35 is a battle verse. Then you read Psalm 34 verse 17 and Psalm 54. Those ones are prayer for mercy and cry for help. So you just read these three verses and pray with them. Tell God to fight your battles for you. You should fight against those that are fighting against you. Whatever it is that they're doing against you, that God should put a stop to it. So you just pray, keep praying. After praying, after saying your prayers, you turn off the black candle. And you know, black candle has the ability to absorb negative energy. So that black candle is going to absorb negative energy around you, that negative energy in your life, around you, your surrounding, or wherever you're doing the prayer. That black candle is going to absorb it. So after praying with that black candle, you turn it off. You put it off. You have to put the black candle off after saying your prayers, and then still leave the bowl of water there, and then you light the white candle. Once you turn off the black candle, light the white candle. So when negative energies are no longer around you, what will be remaining is the positive energy, and that white candle brings positivity. The white candle brings positivity, and it's kind of like a protection. The white candle is kind of like a protection. So you have to light it on. You have to get a candle stand for this, or something that you can put the candle in and light it on. Because the candle, you have to burn it finish. You have to leave it to melt. You have to leave it to burn everything, the white candle I mean. So you have to get a candle stand and keep it in a corner that is safe, please, so that you will not put your house on fire. So get a candle stand, light the white candle, also pray over it. Pray that God should reveal your enemies as you're going back to bed, because you will go back to sleep. As you're going to bed, that God should show you who your enemies are and stuff like that. You know, after doing this, there are so many ways you can identify your enemies. There are so many ways God is going to reveal them to you. You might just go back to sleep, and then you have a dream about him or her, and then you might, or maybe when you wake up in the morning, you might be able, or physically you might be able to identify who that person is. Maybe you, once you see the person, your spirit will be troubled, your spirit will not accept that person physically. Then you know that, oh, this person doesn't mean well for me. And then there are lots of ways to identify. There are a lot of ways that God will reveal it to you, through vision, through sleep, and even physical, through dreams, and even physical. So when you start seeing your enemies, when they start revealing it to them, even if it's your loved one, do not panic. You just have to pray against whatever it is that they're doing. This exercise is not killing anyone, please, because your enemies could be your loved one, and if anything happens to them, you also feel sad, you also feel pain. So we're not killing them, we're just stopping whatever it is that they're doing, or whatever it is that they want to do, or whatever it is that they've done already. So that is what we're doing. We're not killing anyone, please. So when you light your white candle, pray over it and then leave it on and go back to sleep. Leave the white candle on and go back to sleep. I assure you, you will have dreams. You will see things in your dream once you go back to sleep. So when you wake up in the morning, and remember, the bowl of water is still beside you. When you wake up in the morning, then you take that bowl of water and wash your head and your face. As you're washing it, you tell God that whatever it is that person that God has revealed to you have done against this body, have done against your life. As you're washing this, you're washing it out of your body. As you're washing your head, you're removing it out of your body. That you're washing away whatever it is they have done. And as you're washing your head, that whatever it is that they're planning to do will bounce back to them. It won't affect you. As you're washing your head and your face, whatever it is that they've sent to you will go back to the sender. whatever it is that they are planning, even if they are still planning it to send to you, to do against you, it will go back to the sender. And the one they've already done, as you're washing your head and your face, that you're removing it from your life, you're removing it from your body. And then you just keep praying as you're pouring the water on your face and your head. And most people, after washing their face with this water, they will start seeing things. A lot of people are like that. A lot of people have said this is what happened to them. A lot of people have experienced it. Once you wash your face with that water, you start seeing things, maybe things that are about to happen, things that have not yet happened. You might just start seeing them. So do not panic if it start happening to you. You just have to pray. Once you start seeing things, if you see things that you like, pray about it. Tell God to make it come to pass in your life. And if you see things that you don't like, pray against it and tell God to cancel it. Tell him it shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass if you see the ones you don't like. So you just have to pray. And remember, you do this 1 a.m. Do this 1 a.m. Light a black candle, pray over it, put it off, then light a white candle, pray over it, and go back to sleep. Leave it on and go back to sleep. Then in the morning, use a bowl of water to wash your face, to remove whatever it is they've done. Those ones you did will show you who your enemies are. The bowl of water is to cancel whatever it is they've done against you, whatever it is they've done against your life, your finances. That bowl of water will neutralize it. That bowl of water will remove it from you, and will also kind of protect you against whatever it is they want to do. Water is life. Water doesn't have any enemy. So a lot of people have testified about this exercise. So why not give it a try and let me know how it worked for you. Do this and know who your enemies are. That is all I have for today. I hope this video has been helpful. Do give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like and comment. Also remember to share. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video, but until then, remain blessed. Bye.